Hi, I didn't fully notice that I was unmuted before I hit start streaming, so there's just a full minute of me just doing my vocal warm-up at the start of the stream. Welcome to a rare early Friday stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you've been having a spectacular past couple of days, because... Okay, well, I'm not going to say it's been bad for me, but it definitely hasn't been the most pleasant, at least in the sphere of the communities I'm in. Yeah, so, alright, life update that nobody asked for time, and also, like, put the cursor in here so I can, what happened this week? On Wednesday, boss wasn't in work, so I kind of needed to leave her a note to let her know that next week I'm actually going to go on vacation, because I desperately need a vacation. And yeah, it was kind of last minute, so yeah, I was a little bit worried, but my boss seems to understand, but I'm going to apologize tomorrow anyway, just because I'm like that. Ice asteroid. On Thursday, I was kind of a little bit too efficient. And what's going on, Corbin? Yesterday, I was a little bit too efficient at work, and I kind of ended up needing just pad tasks in order to, pad tasks in order to just stay busy until the end of my shift. And then, in terms of which DLCs do you think do I think you should get? I'd actually need to look at the DLC list, but if I'm gonna recommend getting any DLC for this game, I'd probably start with the small, choose whichever big one is the most interesting to you at a glance. But then if there's a few smaller DLCs you want to pick up, maybe a character pack, maybe get a character pack. I would say Synthetic Dawn and is definitely probably good. I'm probably not the best person to ask for this, considering this is my third playthrough of this game, and this is the first time I've had most of the DLCs. But Leviathans, you got guys like this. Utopia, Synthetic Dawn, Federation's Ancient Relics. Well, those are... well, outside of Ancient Relics, I'd say those three are pretty good. Those definitely feel more... yeah. Yeah, now I'm legitimately just trying to... Do I actually... Settings... Well, now I need to... Now I'm just trying to figure out which DLC goes where, so I can actually give a proper look, but that's Utopia, Synthetic Dawn, Federation's Ancient Relics. Okay, yeah, but I'm genuinely kind of drawing a blank here. So Megacorp. Oh yeah, those two. Yeah, Nemesis. I would probably recommend. Megacorp and Nemesis. Yeah, I might want to maybe get those. Those are also, those, from my understanding, are pretty good. Anyway, where we last left off on the United Bathydae Imperium, we decided to go to war with our northern neighbors, kind of with the intention of getting these systems as well as this one. What actually ended up happening was, instead of me just walking in and then claiming victory, was these guys are the masters slash overlords of these guys, and they came in and promptly trashed my fleet and then started making a warpath down to here. But luckily, the fleet managed to reappear in time and then actually managed to push back the enemy fleet. So now we are on a bit of a warpath. We're going to go take back the systems that we lost, and then take back the systems that we're going to end up losing, and then hopefully trash their fleets again in the process. And what kind of empire am I running? I'm running a Imperial Empire. This is our current leader, Mahar Sakun, and yes, my first time actually running in with not democracy, because my previous 2 runs were democracies. Anyway, these 2 fleets currently heading up. These fleets, including the brand new Heavenite Sufet, are also heading up. Maybe you guys just head to Markeb just to ensure that you guys can repair any damage you take on the way. Science ship is gonna eventually make his way over here to deal with, the special projects. And yeah, we'll start today. Super diplomatic democracy have any next place we want to be war focused. That is 100% fair. This is also first time I took militarist. That would probably explain a bit. And also, before I get time moving, I did a little bit of looking around at the start of the stream, and I discovered something. I can make my bureaucrats more effective, and also a lot of our infrastructure kind of got bombarded because last time some raiders. My rivals decided to send raiders after us, mostly because I sent raiders after them before the war began. And now we are and I just realized that I need to, clean up the damage. But, hopefully this will make things better. And also I'm just going to start hiring some officials because kind of need some governors. I mean, probably don't need them, but they're nice to have. And also, Corbin, if you're wondering why I'm going for this stuff, it's because I want more alloys because I'm not getting as many as I would want. It definitely wasn't as bad as it was at the start of the war, mostly because I actually bothered to upgrade all my foundries. But now we're just kind of... but now, as we get time ticking along, we are... Because, I may or may not have, some arc furnaces, which are giving us a lot of minerals, and I also have a Dyson swarm because I like having science. But this is not bunch of subjects and stealing all their resources. Yeah. Oh, and also there's a Voidworm crisis going on right now, but I can't really do anything about it, so I'm just kind of just kind of sweeping the problem under the rug and hoping it'll just sort itself out. Soon. Yeah, but
the station is under attack.
That's what you were talking about. Also, right, we also have an archaeology thing going on. That was a precursor event that I kind of didn't notice because it was a level 6. After successfully interfacing with the ancient transmission and mainframe, our linguists have provided a transcript of the first broadcast. People of the Arakir, Arakaria, the convention. I speak to you not as a leader, but as a friend and mentor. It cannot have gone unnoticed that the days are darkened and the skies are turning bitter. Even the stars themselves are hostile. But I have faith, as our benefactors had faith in us. I have faith in our purpose. I have faith in you. For centuries, our people protected the stars from the worst of the barbarian hordes. It is our destiny to save the galaxy from these malicious forces, and destiny is not undone by a single setback. We will not be marred by the malevolent legions conspiring against us. I believe in our mission. The Ad-Akaria, a convention of benevolence, brings truth and freedom to all civilizations. It is our mission that preserves us. It is our faith that allows us to triumph and thrive. And so, my fellow friends, let us not give in to doubt, mourn our losses. Yes, honor the fallen, but then let us come together as we've always done, for our benefactors, for benevolence. Fascinating. Yay, big pile of society research. Anyway, back to this.
Mining post lost to the waves. A station
And
is under attack.
okay, yeah, now we're successfully
Spaceborne
moving in.
sighted on stranger tides.
Successfully moving in to deal with all this. And while we're dealing with all that, market. Can we maybe not sell this many minerals? Maybe just,
Hostile station engaged.
you know, maybe do that. And, okay, yeah, just reinforcements, constantly flooding in, which is what we want to see. Can't upgrade you yet, because I don't have Star Fortress.
A station is under attack. Mining post lost to the waves.
Hey.
Research post destroyed.
Can you please not? That's gonna be a problem. Okay. You guys start making your way up here. And where are their armies? Okay, they're not there yet. And I don't think they're over here yet. No, they're not. On the plus side, we are getting back our territory, which means hopefully that'll sort itself out. But it's kind of Oh, that would be okay. I think I found why we're losing so much. Okay, so long as they don't go to the home system, because I just repaired all that from the fucking raiders, should be fine. Alright, can we maybe start moving a bit faster? Thank you very much. And yeah, this is the first time we're looking at our brand new plasma weapons, and also the latest laser attack. Because pretty sure Heavenite Sufet is our is the first of the fleets running the new technology. Anyway, Bickering archaeologists, tempers are running high, or several have openly disagreed with Bod-Zakun about how best to proceed. Adds -3 to clues. Boo. And you're not even the archaeologist. I would love to put the archaeologist over there, but that... I mean, I guess I could technically just, you know, swap you out. Yeah, we're just gonna... Why? But why? Alright, fine. Also, go do that research project. And armies, start making your way back up here, because we might need you. And also, how's our little prospectorium doing? I'm going to assume, well... hell yeah. I have no idea what any of that means. Voidworms are bombarding our colony. Of course. Captain Milkball of the commanding of Monarch of Heaven served and granted the rank of commander. Hooray!
Spaceborne life forms ahead.
Okay, so where are the Voidworms? Oh, they're bombarding this colony because this colony just loves to be a problem.
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, maybe hold. Maybe pause. Hey, can you maybe, I don't know, have a stronghold? Or just a, yeah, stronghold's the right word. And as full. Okay, big fleet over here. Another big fleet right there. We need to be smart about this. And just a quick check. Where? Yep. Okay. Alright, for now, fall back. If they decide they want to move in and take that take the system back, we'll go in all together. And
technology secured.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, pops are declining on the planet that's being bombarded by more fucking worms. I don't like these worms. I should have destroyed this colony when I had the chance. You know, before it was all 20,000 strong. Anyway, we can now do space fauna growth policies and make orbital hatcheries. Destroyer scale space fauna cloning, life system complex, military academy. Probably not the worst idea. Inter-refinery. 31 months, 105 months. Some tile blockers. But at the same time, that's... Hang on a second. I think it might not be the worst idea to start doing some, like, incubator stuff, because if we do that, that means we can start growing an army with food instead of alloys. And sure, they wouldn't be as strong as what we've, like, got right now, but they'd grow stronger over time, and we can make a lot of food. Life system complexes. I get... aquaculture, hydroponics farm. And, oh, you guys are also in need of upgrades. Sure. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do that. Global energy management. Oh yeah, that's like... And biological research support. Yay, we can finally do that. That's what I've been waiting for. As for over here... maybe just build an extra farm or two. I feel like it would be a good idea to get, like, more garrison strength up. Okay, but, like, how many planets actually have, like, that specific blocker? Alright. We have one den jungle on cart, and that... Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, you... I should probably just add a new leader to you. Wondering what else to do. Ooh. Hello. I can just build hyper relays with that stuff. Anyway, yeah. Please go build those mining stations. We are leaving a lot of minerals on the table, as it turns out. And are you genuinely making your way to my home system? Up. Okay, yeah, so it is a good idea to bring in the armies. And that, I'm gonna say is, that's all but one of our fleets. Why are you moving so slow? Alright, you know what? It's fine. You guys, go.
The enemy has seized our stronghold. Research complete.
Haha! So now we can go into the astral rifts. We have developed technology that will allow our ships to slip between the folds of an astral rift spheres. Construction of a highly advanced, perfectly smooth nanomaterial. The spheres enable frictionlessly glide through turbulent areas of space and time. We are unsure of where we will arrive. Each rift sphere connected to an anchor cable will pull us back in case of emergencies. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, wormhole travel. Field manipulation, that is actually kinda something I feel like I need. Ooh, exotic materials lab, however, that definitely feels like something I should grab. But wormhole travel. Problem is, I don't even think we have any wormholes in our empire. Cause, like, sure, we have, hang on. Well, we have three gateways. Oh, no, we do have 2 gateways in our system, but I don't think wormholes necessarily on the table. Oh, and we have an astral action available. Oh. Did not know that was an option. Anyway. Rift Sphere. Hey, so I know we're currently undergoing a big crisis right now, but it might be funny to make an even bigger crisis. Like, the only wormhole that I might be tangentially aware of is one, like, closer in this part of space, because because otherwise, how exactly are these guys a vassal to these guys? Also, what exactly is our relationship? Yeah, they're a little bit big. Nope, that's a cosmic storm. That's an unclaimed system. If I had to guess, probably a Leviathan over there. Okay, as fun as wormhole travel is, I think I'm gonna go for... Yeah, well, it's not a problem right now. It is going to become a problem.
A station is under attack.
Oh, I guess I never actually did any of this. So, yeah, sure, we'll...
Mining post lost to the waves.
Okay. Okay, maybe hold here for now. Pick their fleets off one at a time. And, okay, right now, you're gonna be harassing my vassals. Alright, so how badly are they gonna do?
Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form. Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
Yeah, these are my vassals.
Spaceborne life forms ahead!
They're surprisingly doing...
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
They're doing surprisingly well. Okay, but I gotta go, like, take care of
Our
this.
starbase is lost.
Alright, everyone else in. And particle swarm detected. Okay. Hamper fleets are... Oh, fun. Hopefully it's not anywhere important. Anyway, how are you guys doing against the Voidworm now? Oh, yeah, you, Well, I'll give you credit. You did better than I thought you might. Unfortunately, these are...
Station is under attack.
Okay, this is rapidly becoming more and more of a problem. Also, crystalline entity. Well, I'd say on the plus side, their war exhaustion's ticking up, but that's not really a good thing considering we want to get their planets. Hey, maybe if they're not...
Mining post lost to the waves.
And... haha.
Give them a broadside.
Okay. You can handle that. You guys, move over here. Where the armies are in position. You guys, I don't care. Go take it. Go take that back. Oh, and you can also become unyielding or warlike. So, army damage up 5% or ship hull points. You can be warlike, that's kind of your job. Okay, good, and debris has been analyzed. So I guess now it's just a race to see who can get there first. And what? Okay, so turns out we kind of got a little... Turns out you got a little overexcited. But luckily reinforcements should be arriving. Or you're just gonna get wiped.
A station is under attack.
Good job, guys.
Research post destroyed.
Yeah, you'll return... Ooh. gonna be a while before you return, but... Anyway, we can also just create a new astral rift if we want to. Also, we can't really do that because we physically can't get any more. That's fun. Okay. So. Quick look around. Yeah, nearest astral rift is going to be on the border, so make your way up here. And apparently there's an excavation site in there, which I guess doesn't make sense. Improved reactor boosters. And by the way, I hope you feel good about destroying that one army, or that one fleet, because 2 more is about to jump on top of ya.
Give them a broadside.
Yeah, that went a lot better. And you're just gonna go take care of the station. At which point... Why are you... Okay, whatever.
All hands, fire at will. Our port is under siege.
Alright, well now both armies are just kind of... Oh, and resolutions passed. Yay. And also, we know field modulation. And our metallurgists are gonna do a better job. Okay, build patterns, fusion missiles, advanced engineering complexes, exploit exotic gases, kind of something we're probably gonna need soon. Just make that better. As for over here, global energy management, microsingulator enhancement, X-ray lasers. Yo, Vav, where are you? Make the best laser, at least short of the tachyon beam, or make our energy situation better. Kind of leaning towards make energy situation better, mostly because that's gonna give us something else in terms of research stuff, potentially, maybe. Also, are you just... I think the station's just taking pot shots at you. Oh. Oh, armies. Oh, this is not going to go well for you. In fact, let's just get their point of view. Actually, you know what? Nah. Do not let any armies pass.
A station is under attack.
In the
Mining post lost to the waves.
Admiral for more ship, General for more army, Commissioner for Governor, or Strategist for Counselor. You're an Admiral, so do the Admiral thing. And, okay. Make your way up here. And then... Oh, well... Good to know I'm not the only one dealing with Voidworms. Unfortunately, that distinctly looks like they're coming this way. Alright, you dealt with that. You guys go join up with the rest.
Enemy landing party incoming. Hostile station engaged.
Okay, you're... really making us work to reclaim the territory we very much earned.
Mining post lost to the waves.
Okay, I think what's going on is because these ships are upgraded, but these aren't. They are like causing problems. All right, now you guys just hold here. I don't think you're gonna get repairs here. Resume stream. Robson 2, one of the native kingdoms, has rallied under a mysterious religious figure. Oh boy, it's happening again. So, Corbin, if you happen to still be here, you may have noticed this little empire. These were some pre-FTLs that one of my scientists went rogue, and then uplifted against my permission. Now it's happening again, but up here. At least I'm assuming that's what's happening. And oh, would you look at that?
Research post destroyed.
Ring Commerce Exchange. No! Sorry, the Ring Commerce Exchange has been destroyed, but this free outpost has been. Is that? No! I was gonna have them in my empire! You Voidworm bastards!
All hands, fire at will! Our port is under siege!
That makes me big sad. Hey, since you have nothing to do, you wanna maybe start the construction of a hyper relay? Oh. Oh, well. Hindsight, probably should have taken the exotic gas refining. Because we're also losing a ton of rare crystals. Okay, if I want to buy rare crystals, we're losing 5 right now. So I'll just buy 6 at price. Hopefully that... Ooh, that's gonna cause problems, so maybe... Okay. We'll cancel our moats for now, just because I don't... And that...
Starbase is lost.
Yeah, this is a lot, but it's still nowhere near enough to take out the, you know... the Voidworms. Especially...
Turn about. We cannot fight this foe.
And where...
A station is under attack.
Well, at the very least, it still belongs to me.
They wish to speak with us.
Up. Oh, you guys... you guys want to just go ahead and call it quits now. No. That's not how this works. Also, maybe armies can start running. Probably should have done that before the Voidworms showed up.
Mining post lost to the waves. Cannoneers post lost.
Screw it. Everyone go in right now. And our propaganda station. Akamani Sato, most exalted professor. The demands are outrageous. Universal community continues to treat under with utmost disdain. But let me ask the self-proclaimed guard of galactic morality: is it not more unethical to withhold life-saving technology, to withhold those ideals that those from the cornerstone of our triumphs in society? How that would be if we allowed the world to speed towards its own demise and not reach out to save it. Il sapni turithi, the anchor. Excuse me. An excellent. All exit point, doctor of all perceived existence. I imagine you must be equally outraged at Unicom's tampering with our destiny. Hey, what I have Eku in who in I'll say may shock you, despite the stubbornness of the organization. I think made a study Unicom's cancer. It appears the broadcast was cut off at this point. They were very dogmatic. They were dogmatic people. And are you guys... Okay, maybe you guys please please hurry. I don't want to lose you.
Our starbase is lost. A station is under attack.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Mining post lost to the waves.
Okay, just barely got out of there.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
And, ooh, that's a lot, but I don't know if I can even get there because of these things. And also... Did I not tell you... But why are you struggling? Oh. Oh. So apparently, I guess you got stuck because there were Voidworms here, but the Fallen Empire came in to help out. Thanks, guys. Okay, well, admittedly, they were probably helping out purely because there's a holy world right there, so that's probably why. Alright, start making your way up there. Alright, go in there. You guys. Land armies. And they're 100% war exhaustion, so we need to wrap this up. Oh, we need to deal with this quickly. And... okay, stop trashing what's soon to be my systems!
Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Capacity, research alternatives. Improve reactor, improve shields. Auxiliary fire control. Research alternatives. Start getting the shields upgraded. Especially considering we're probably gonna need it.
Hostile station engaged.
Yep.
Research complete.
And yeah, they didn't even need to do that.
Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
I'm gonna open the door real quick because someone wants to leave. Very good. And to be... oh yeah, Corvettes are now being built faster. And also maybe now we should focus on getting gas extraction wells.
Intellectual booty.
Well, that was quick. Ripper autocannons, that'll take a while. Plate steel, that'll not take as long. Defense platform hull points. Things orbital habitats. Nebula refineries and mining station output up. Only 13 months. Would make a lot more. Get the plate steel. Actually, you know what? No, get the 0G refineries. And you know what? You kind of need to be upgraded, I've decided. You do kind of exist, like, in a very important part of space. It only makes sense that you know. Alright, you guys go do that. It was auto-declined. Oh no. And are you guys actually going in? Land the armies, please. Actually.
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, maybe don't do that. Maybe instead go land your armies up here.
Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form. Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Okay, Onyx Sufet, over there. Emerald Sufet, over there.
Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Kind of getting annoyed at that.
Turn about. We cannot fight this foe.
Oh, that's inconvenient. Hey, buddy, pal of mine. Can you maybe jump over to here? Okay, no, not Hannibal. That one's... you should just jump over there. No reason. Alright, now, will they be able to avoid... oh, well...
Ship be under attack.
Okay, they just managed to jump out of there. Good. And we can upgrade you to a Star Fortress. Okay, turns out we had the technology, we just didn't have the alloys.
Intellectual booty.
And... oh, perfect timing. Battleship scale? Alright, that's a bit much. Job efficiency up 10%, naval capacity up 25, energy siphon, satisfying insults, regenerative hull, adaptive bureaucracy for more funding. Okay, 53 months, 81 months, that... You know what? Sure. And you're trashing my effing things again! Well, plus side, our hyper relay is almost done. Ah, that would explain that. Hey, can you maybe go blow those guys up? Thanks.
Hostile station engaged.
That.
Our landing party has reached enemy shores. Victory!
Okay.
Wake up, my loyal crew.
And... well, seeing as how this system doesn't have a thing in it anymore, it's kind of pointless to me, for me to actually go and grab it. So... alright, I'm willing to settle the status quo now. And...
our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Hyper relays allow for more efficient travel.
yeah, I can kind of figure that out. Okay, admittedly, I probably should have, like, read that because... like, I know that hyper relays do allow you to, like, better move between systems when they're connected. But at the same time, yeah. Put an end to this war. Or the Juvian Star Cartel is we will accept this for now. And would you look at that? Our empire has grown a new, shape. But unfortunately, we do have the slight issue of unrest everywhere. Yeah, this, unsurprising, really. You guys didn't even get far... why did you not get basic infrastructure set up here? Alright, yeah. Please build a farm. Yeah, maybe build 2 farms. Build a mine. Build a generator. Commercial nexus. By the way, you're not an urban world anymore. You're a forge world. Which means you need to be replaced. No, not the city district. Heavy industry, please. And same basic deal over here. Urban world? No. Forge world. In fact, I should probably keep you as keep at least one of you. Actually, no, that's for... actually, did I just... Yeah, no, I don't want to build a city district. I want to convert you into heavy industries. And same basic deal. Get some jobs. And wild storms for less habitability, but a decent amount of research stuff over here. Okay, maybe you get to be not an... Well, you're definitely not going to be an urban world, but you are going to be more science-focused, I believe. Like society engineering, yeah, you can be more of a tech world. I don't mind that. Should also probably find a place for a unification center. Same deal across all this. Yeah, we don't want to convert consumer goods into trade, even though that would be helpful. Okay, you know what? You can be civilian industry, mostly just because we kind of need it. We can now use Casus Belli. Okay, so apparently we have a Casus Belli against you guys. Okay then. Alright, good job, lads. Everyone, please fall back to here. And we surprisingly only have, like, gained one extra thing, which is probably you, which does make sense. Trade hub. Hydroponics bay. How about transit hub? No. We don't really need a listening post over here. That's kind of redundant. Nor do we need crew quarters. Off-road trading company. For each trade hub. Yeah, okay. Not entirely sure how much trade you're going to be producing, but pop off. And I did tell everyone to fall back. Good. Because once they get over here, that is when we are going to start having fun. And by fun, I mean desperately try and upgrade. And speaking of... Never mind, they're not back yet. Oh! Okay, so it turns out the Voidworms are just kind of doing a job... doing something for me. Hey, they're going around and smashing apart the Marauders. I mean, that's still a lot of fleet strength, and they clearly took some damage, but... I mean, are they going to be able to last stand it? I mean, that's a 19,000 fleet strength. That's 19,000. Move that up, because you clearly can't use... If you use it here, it's going to... You guys are going to get destroyed. And, okay, there are you guys. And, we can't upgrade. We can't really reinforce them much, but... Now, I do kind of... And, yeah, I can kind of figure... Oh. So I can't help but notice that there's not really anything there anymore. Conflict. Was it for good? A war has broken out in Rom 2. In recent years, certain factions on the planet have managed to have enough wealth and monopolize means of production. In turn, others revolt. All class war has broken out. Hands-off approach. You better not effing move from that planet. Okay, you guys start making your way
Construction barge under
up
attack.
here. And... okay, they're not in here. Where would a construction ship be under attack from? Oh, right there. Right where all my minerals are. Okay, yeah, this is starting to be... this is getting out of hand. You guys... okay, do I really want... I can't even afford a new fleet. Hey, can I... okay. Why can't I just hire a fleet from you guys? Well, the war's over, which is good. But we can't do anything because because we have approximately too many Voidworms in our empire, which is bad. Okay, you can handle the Astral Rift over here. You, my friend, you should be honored considering that's the science ship of, like, the current Empress. You go explore that Astral Rift. We'll start poking our heads in there.
Mining post lost to the waves.
Stop smashing my thing! And we have a new contact. We have received communique from previous unknown spacefaring empire. The Tebazon Deathbringers. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening. Interesting. Oh, fanatical purifiers. And I couldn't help but notice. Okay, yeah, the ancient caretakers. Quake and fear, alien scum. For your doom, the Tebazon Deathbringers will cleanse the galaxy. Okay, so respect our authority, or else. As for you guys, protocol custodian protocol activated, initiating resource transfer. Oh. Well, thanks for the materials, guys. I kinda need them, as it turns out. And gone native. Maharbal, our envoy to these builders of Athas, seems to have somewhat gone native. Bizarrely, he is taken to agree with Athas' distrust of the alien, calling for measures to prevent alleged exploitation of Bathydae hospitality. When he responded that seen benefits more orderly society in Umuni, returning into the chaos and laws of Tadal would be difficult indeed. Hey, just because we got... clearly everything is fine. Yeah, everything is perfectly fine. Just ignore the fact that there are Voidworms everywhere. These revelations probably motion to recall him so that he be by Bathydae practices. However, others point out that having ambassador remain in position, so a reform initiative if we got angry, or just a bit of a war, a couple thousand Voidworms. Yeah, well, luckily the war's over, so now we can focus purely on the Voidworms. Yeah, recall them for training.
Sighted on stranger tides.
Oh, and we have received a gift from a fallen empire. Got an achievement for it.
Lost to the waves.
And what exact buzzword standardization for trade and upkeep. Sure. And please don't be moving. Okay, yeah, 45,000 strength there.
Intellectual booty.
No, we are near enough there. But on the plus side, we do have a nebula refinery. And end of stroll of steamrolled the revolutionaries. It's genuinely happening again. Robo mining station output. No, we
Mining post lost to the
start getting
waves.
plate steel. We need to
Ever stronger.
start upgrading. So Navy instructor, naval capacity plus 6, starting ship experience plus 200, artillerist or guardian. Ow. Just hit my elbow on my desk. I feel like we kinda... Well, the thing is, Navy Recruiter is... like, it's giving us experience, but not necessarily making them cheaper. And considering the fact that the Voidworms are definitely going to be a bigger problem, yeah, just take artillerists too. And have you... Alright, yeah, you're almost done researching that. After that, you can go do that. And hopefully not die in the process. Alright, as for everyone here, everyone can get some repairs.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
And in this,
Mining post lost to the waves. Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
And, oh, I guess now we can see how well you guys are faring against the Voidworms. Assuming they're even here? Oh no, they're just up here. Not entirely sure why you're not going to go, like, smash them, but that's fine. And upgrades. Okay, get those two upgraded. Because at the... Like, if anything, we should hold off on upgrading because, you know, we have plate steel coming in at some point soon. Soon. And good.
Clear
And
horizons. We've removed a blocker.
okay, see, vivarium tank second for no. Let's get some hatcheries in here. Solar panel network? No. We're going all in on the hatcheries over here. And... okay, actually, a hydroponics bay might not be the worst thing to have over here, purely because we're gonna start needing a lot more food. Which means you should start doing that. So I can't help but notice that one of my colonies is gone.
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead! We grow ever stronger.
Oh, and of course you're
Has been refitted.
going to go hide in there.
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
And okay, exotic gases we have a lot of, so we're not necessarily in a desperate crisis. Okay, no, we don't need claims. We need the market because we need to start buying a lot more alloys. Problem is, we don't really have a lot. We can can't exactly sell them to get more. And unfortunately, a lot of our alloy production has been and kind of neutered because one of our the places that is just gone. So I managed to get
ever stronger.
I managed to get 2 new planets, but then I end right 3 new planets. I look at the economy. Hey, what happened? So what our ethics be like? Oh, I just look at the economy. What happened? What happened is voidworms. And as for what ethics are, but I mean, okay, I know this. It's my own empire. I think we're xenophile, militarist, and materialist, I want to say. Flag click. Oh no! Oh, our great scientist Mahar Sakun has passed away at the age of 120 while serving the Empire. Let the messes mourn, launch the deceased into space. Oh no! I like to imagine me clicking on the flag directly caused the death of the Empress. Trade build or 'twas fun. Yeah, I imagine it was. From my understanding, trade builds can be pretty good. Anyway, yes, launch of the deceased into space. The remarkable deeds of Mahar Sakun have earned her one last voyage. Scientist remains to ceremoniously launch into the void alongside poems, chart recordings, and other memorabilia. That's sad. Current trade kind of got buffed and nerfed. Going out to the stars. Well, available leaders. So yeah, now we have a new Primus, who's not the best, and we also need a new head of research, who's most likely going to be archaeology skill. You don't exactly have anything that would work as a champion of the people. And unsurprisingly, the new head of research gonna be the new heir as well. Logistical understanding for research speed, so spark of genius for that, eye for talent for experience game. So happiness, more smart, or doctorship upkeep, empire experience. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea to start getting more experience, but at the same time, that's not exactly going to be like useful for much. So yeah, research speed. More research. In the meantime,
all hands, fire at will. Our port is under siege. Flotsam salvaged.
okay, that is at the very least good. Holy lot of technology. So how exactly is this going on? Ooh, 2 months out from improved shield, so...
Spaceborne life forms ahead.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. And by this point, our own vassals are now hiding in our system. Just because they have nowhere else to go. Detection array, high powers, cloaked fleets. Haven't really found the need for cloaked stuff. Plasma regulation array, 24 months, not bad. Colony development speed, considering we just lost 2 colonies, that's probably not the worst thing to get. Disruptors, Oh, specialization available here. Why not? That's fun. And as for the tech itself, yeah, let's just get that down. And how exactly? No, how's our little? Okay, we have at least one. Slight problem though, we can't really get anything. And we can't get around because there are Voidworms in the way. We can't get... And you're in an astral rift right now. Okay, you. I need you to start making your way back here. Oh, we'll worry about the excavation later. Excuse me. Okay, so. And hang on, we have improved shields. Does that just mean they're... Oh no, that's just shield 3. Upgrade the shields. It'll hopefully go well when we start to attack the big guys. Oh yeah, a lot of new shielding over here. And couple of less than a year until we get like the next level of armor. The aqua ships. Yeah, the aquatic ship designs are really pretty. I do like them. Like I do enjoy how their colony ships just look like it's just a massive pool in like the front, and I never clicked save on that one, so F. Doot. Okay, now that we have all that in place, okay, reinforcing. Yeah, this is. Hey, DM, I haven't actually like given you anything to do. Can you make more alloy foundries, please? Also, I have not given you guys a lot of cities, so yeah, maybe just prioritize the cities, because we are kind of losing a lot of stuff. Like, ooh, yeah, amenities are also going down. What's something that's good for amenities? Trade, consumer goods. I need more allies for bloodshed. Need more allies for bloodshed. That is correct. You know what? Yeah, you also get some luxury houses because why not? How are they? Like, oh, I have let a lot of the. I have drastically let this get out of hand. Like, is there any? Okay, housing problem. Not something over there. Okay, you. Please go build mining stations over there. And try not to get eaten. Now, I need to do math, which is something I don't like to do. But like at a glance. Yeah, that's still nowhere near enough. And buying alloys is too expensive, so most I can do is just wait it out, but even then that's not great. Oh, and we're losing volatile motes now. Mostly because now because there's not someone over here we're trading with. Thanks, guys. And we are also Alright, well, rare crystals were just, like, equilibrium. Consumer goods, drastically decreasing. Food. Okay, I just think like 10,000 food. Like 15,000 food there. What exactly does that do for alloys? Then give me another 250. I'll take it. Okay, maybe we start selling just a few more minerals. Because even with our, you know, arc furnace not being fully optimized, and by that I mean harvested, we can at the very least start making like some progress. And apparently you can be leveled up.
Ahoy there!
Up.
Spaceborne life forms ahead!
We've uncovered a new archaeological dig site. Fertility preacher, you're not a counselor, I don't think. Righteous for crime. You're governing on Tadal, right? You are. And, okay. Okay, yeah, maybe just pick up Righteous to deal with that. Can't help but notice we have a lot. We found a moon base. There's something on Vaj Bay, the creator of a moon, abandoned thousands of years ago. All the worms of the void. Okay, so Sitrep can't really do anything. I think these guys can't take on a full strength Voidworm fleet. I just not even a fleet, just a Voidworm. Like, you know, that's 3 of them. That's not gonna be. That's too much. So we're gonna have to pick and choose our targets. You guys off the can't really do too much. Too many can't handle. You guys can handle, but it would be actually no, probably can't handle. You guys I probably can handle, and that would at the very least start giving some experience, and they'd be right next door to Sidona. Yeah, that's at least 3 big Voidworms. Yeah, can't handle all that. So okay, we can either reinforce or we can upgrade. But I don't want to upgrade yet because we are so close to getting. Okay, no, that's government. 10 months out until we get to that. Okay, maybe you got. Okay, you know what? You're going to be leading the charge. This guy, you're going to be leading the charge, so you can just upgrade with what you got now. Hopefully, and then after that, we start moving out. Oh, start picking apart the little ones if they decide to stick around. Never mind, they're all just leaving. It's because they're going here. Yeah, you're righteous now. Oh! We have arrived at the planet battered by fierce, high-velocity winds. The surface is nearly bare with its cliffs, boulders, and weathered smooth. Boulders weathered smooth by elements. The skies above are dark with thunderous clouds and plumes of bright gas are violently as lightning shakes the ground around us. We should soon seek shelter from the gathering storm. Meteorological sensors indicate the gentler air currents in the high stratosphere where we could avoid the large cavern nearby that could provide refuge. Ooh, just gain a bunch of exotic gases. Alright, so 2 different coulds. Ow. But neither is a guarantee. But But because they're both easy, I imagine it doesn't really matter. You know what? Go hide in the cave. Probably better idea to not deal with that. And can I even... No, I still can't design any of that.
Starbase is under attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, those are Yankee. Oh, your fleet's overwhelming.
Alien fleets have formed a federation.
Oh? Ah, that's not great. So the next time I go to war with these guys, it's entirely possible that these guys might get dragged in. Okay, your repairs are almost, like, brought up. Boats and gases, not doing well. I have a hatchery, but I don't have anything that I can actually use because every time I tried to catch something, they escaped. Okay, hang on. Do I want to go for amoebas, or do I want to go for Yankees? Can I even go for Yankees? I can't. Probably because I need the next tier. Okay. It'll take a long-ass time to get there, but I want you to launch a gravity snare. And yeah, you're just gonna circle all the way around, because of course you are. Okay, you know what? No, you... you go excavate that site. You need a new scientist. Oh, well, our head of research happens to need something. So you... No. You can go launch the gravity snare. And just keep launching it until we hope... She of the White has a message. If you desire so, you may hire our fleets as mercenaries. Your crews... our crews will play so you can meet our prices. Very good to know. Very good to know, as a matter of fact. Raiding fleet. Who are heading that way for reasons that are beyond me. And the rest is just those guys. And yeah, if we want to hire mercenaries, what's that going to run me? Cruisers, frigates, and raiders. It's a lot. Her chosen champions. Come on, leader, just fix the economy. I would like to, but unfortunately, we kind of lost a planet. We lost 2 planets about it, and these planets are going to take a while to develop. Actually, hang on. How's your build? You have nothing. But why aren't you building anything? Okay, we need consumer goods, and we need energy. So, you focus on energy generation. You start making some civilian industries. Which point? More amenities? Congratulations. Do you like doctors? Well, because you're gonna get some doctors. Assuming I can find them. Where are the doctors? There are the doctors. And I believe we're gonna get the same basic deal going on here. Yeah, maybe do the medical center first. Then... civilian industries. You specialize in energy generation. And then you can also get another civilian industries. Excuse me, sorry. There are just astral threads there that we can't get. Okay, I gotta let time tick on. Also, good to know that we just got that. Ooh, carrier ops. I want to get carrier ops. I'm gonna get carrier ops. 1 month out for colony development.
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
Hey, speaking of... Okay, can't really do anything there. Ooh. Max generator 6+2. Energy grid for more output. Plus 200 for jobs. You know what? We're gonna invest a little bit in the energy grid.
Research complete.
Hooray! Colony development, which means capture chance plasma accelerator. If you have technicians working.
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
Hey, speaking of, yeah, you can do that now, and also generate more energy. And we have an astral rift pending. Fungal cavern, descend through the unrelenting torrent of wind. We move through thick sulfurous clouds of spores until we enter a weather shielded cave. After navigating through tight passages, we enter a huge chamber with a high ceiling. Thick stalactites to drip cloudy liquid on the jaundiced soil, which was repopulated with yellow fungus. Between the clusters of mushrooms, colonies of insects skittering briskly along the terrain. Pale vegetation grew in the gloom. Mass-coated steep walls, decayed self-spores hung in stagnant. Weak field of electricity, impulse and synapses that seem to... oh. I guess now we're gonna communicate with mushrooms. Great is better value, because it increases the amount of energy the worker... Anyway, you need to make... Okay, good to know. So, maybe... Where'd the planet go? Right there. Grid is better. Yeah, you can go... You can just not... Resource silos... Max generator districts were just kind of... Problem is the planetary features. We don't have... Hey, speaking of planetary features, what do you guys have? Okay.
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
And you can get a veteran level. Riftwalker for Astral Rift Exploration. Archaeology skill 2. Well, you're the archaeologist, so get to better excavation. Yeah, planetary feature been a pain in all my games. I can understand that. And, okay, yeah, you're going the smart way around. And you're not gonna walk straight into those. Unfortunately, we still have a commander who's not doing anything. And, okay. Once more, into the ship designer. Where everything can be upgraded to the next tier of armor. With this, it will once again cause all the problems in terms of getting everything upgraded. However, when they do start getting hit, they will at the very least be somewhat more protected. assuming whatever we're dealing with. Ship of this design is currently being built. Ew, that's a problem. Alright, so maybe just, you know, let these guys upgrade. Why are you taking so long? Also, I really gotta, like, keep my posture in check.
We grow ever stronger.
Hey, do you guys happen to have any... Yeah, focus on energy generation. This is really the only place, like, this is the science world. I want that to do science. And you've been upgraded to an actual... Can I actually take a look at you? Ooh. To an actual thing. Should I? No. Also, guessing that's some of the people from the new places. So, okay, maybe get that in production. Nebula Refinery produces Fleet Academy. Oh, that's also good. Need more stuff, but need more. Starting experience plus 100. This is... Fire fleet can... Like, getting only one gas won't... like, it moved the problem closer, but it's also not a problem yet. So, maybe... Yeah, there are 3, like, shipyards here. Maybe get a fleet academy there. Okay, if I can't even deal with some worms, how exactly am I gonna deal with whatever comes out of the Gates? And by whatever comes out of, I mean most likely the Great Tempest. Hurry up!
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
And are you... Okay, you are building. That's good. Not entirely... Oh, right. You can go upgrade that. And... Yay, archaeology. The first layer. The ruins seem to be centuries, if not millennia old. At first they seem to be... It seems to only be a large open-air dome, but as we are excavating the outermost parts, we quickly find ourselves what appears to be the derelict slums of a city. As large gate blocks our progress deeper in the city, our scientists speculate that it's split into a hierarchy. Yep, classic classism. It does not take long before some of us finds alien remains and subterranean ruins under the broken and concrete floor. Oh, and catacombs! After our first corpse is found, however, start finding remains all over the slums and the streets of what would have been the... Okay, maybe not catacombs. What do the other layers have in store? Unclear what killed them, but it's the Grizzly Site. Grizzly Site. Minor artifacts found. Hooray. And yeah, maybe just go around and start repairing everything, you know, they broke.
Base is under attack.
Alright, which one this time? You? Yeah, most likely you. Oh, and you're at 15,000 strength now. Which I'm pretty sure is, like, just weaker than all my fleets combined. This is incredibly slow. I should have just... I should have... Why are you so weak?
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
Oh, that was quick. Where is the
Ships
circle?
ready for action.
That was a lot. Well, whereas the first circle seemingly consisted of the ramshackle dwellings of the outcast and destitute, the second circle has more in common with the Bathydae, no show of proper urban planning. We find several open squares our scientists assumed used to be marketplaces, though anything hanging from back then has long since destroyed to the point making it impossible what might have been. Does not take too long to find before we start finding unusual remains in this part of the dome too. They seem to have perished in much the same way as our poorer neighbors. Yet another brutal sight. Okay, you are very good at this. And there's an archaeology site down there that we haven't... that we do need to deal with, but... obviously... like, problems. I realize I'm complaining about this a lot, but that's kind of on me because...
They wish to speak with us.
Oh, you guys would like to form a research agreement. And we can learn a lot from you guys, as it turns out. I don't see why not. We have a lot of influence, but not a lot to spend it on. Outside of, you know, territory. Claiming territory, but that's... meh. And, okay, you guys have gotten houses now.
We grow ever stronger. Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
Okay, we have lowered their awareness of us by just not getting involved. Yay, strikecraft. Ooh, armed torpedoes. Why is all the good stuff here? Also, I do appreciate that we can just go straight to tier 3 autocannon and just skip the Ripper autocannon. Hooray for salvage. But yeah, no, armored torpedoes. I desperately need to... I forget about influence too, sometimes. Yeah, influence. Great for when you're Imperial. Unity, not so much. And holy shit, you're actually upgraded, and you're still not... Okay, just reinforce the fleet, and at which point we get hit by a noise. Council agenda. Very good.
We grow ever stronger.
We continue to... the gravity snare has been launched. Now, please actually hit. Oh, that's... Alright, you know what? No, this is good. This is a good thing. Well, it's not good, but at the very least, we can go hunting. Now, let this guy do... No, you need to not. And... okay, maybe get a new governor. Infiltration speed, no. Void. So, trade. I don't know if you have enough to kill. I did the math in my head. It will hopefully just be enough. And, okay, yeah, stability... Crime and stability are not the same thing, but there is a tad... there's a decent amount of crime here, so might want to just get you working on it. And also maybe get... Okay, it's fine. We're all fine. It's fine. Yeah, problem is, you guys are a lot faster than you guys, and you guys need to be leading the charge. And astral event pending.
Ever stronger.
Tapping into the network's mycelial synapses, we issue a short current. Every mushroom cat stiffens suddenly, obviously bewildered by a new actor in the internal network. We see a frenzy of signals and response, but eventually we manage to decipher the fungus's transmission. And the organism is a hive mind that views itself as the custodian of the planet's native species. Beneath the surface, all manner of flora and fauna are preserved and protected by mycelial clusters. In exchange, the fungus consumes their waste as sustenance. However, the threat exists to the symbiote. A threat exists to symbiote survive. Just maintain fungal whatever. And come on, gravity snare. Did it work? Did it not work? Capture attempt failed. We'll try again. They're on cooldown. Boo. But luckily not for very long. The broken gates. Fun. And third layer. Wait. When the gate into the third layer finally opens, our scientists, curious about what they will find next, flood into what is soon identified as a wealthier region of the old dome. At this point, we can make confident assumptions about what to expect from this city. Shortly after we enter the lair, one of our people suddenly turns around and savagely attacks our colleague. The victim is already dead on the ground by the time the unexpected assailant is restrained. In the aftermath, we are completely unable to get anything sensible out of the crazed scientists and get no better understanding of what happened here. This layer is significantly smaller than the rest of the than either of the previous two. Unsurprisingly, it's closer to the center. It is the most likely final one before we reach the center of the dome. Okay, so not the center, but you're getting closer. Only one gate remains. Alright, and try not to lose your mind this time. And our gravity snare is off cooldown yet? Oh god, we're losing a lot of stuff. Why?
We cannot fight this foe.
Okay, where and what and why? Is that a stability issue over here? Okay, no stability's collapsing over here. Maybe, just maybe we should, put a... I mean, it does help with stability, so I'm gonna say, yeah, maybe get a precinct house down there. And also, yeah, maybe you can also get a precinct house, Yeah, if anything, it can actually, like, take more priority over the industry. Bioreactor for 10 food per farmers -2, energy credits per... Okay, how many farmers do we currently have? 147. Yeah, you're just running. The fleets
station is under attack.
are...
Research post destroyed.
Okay. Okay, gather outside there, wait for them to come to us. If they go north, give chase. If they don't... Yes, I'm aware this has low stability, but I can't... but I'm just kind of doing what I can about it. Hey, what do you want me to do? Build more farms? That'll at the very least give more jobs. Also, maybe just, you know, get an energy grid there. So you should probably have, you know, that. And yeah, resolution is passed in the Senate. Good for them. And you're... Okay, yeah, we're gonna meet you here. But luckily, the entire fleet is coming into position. So we will learn very quickly if this truly is enough to take on one small Voidworm.
Taking evasive action. Construction
But
barge under attack.
why would you charge at them? Alright, everyone, go. Attack.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
And oh yeah, we melt. Oh. Did we take any damage? Oh, and we actually successfully captured some space fauna. Okay, we lost one frigate, but I mean, outside of that, hang on, did you even? Did that even kill? I'm not sure if that killed or not. Okay. Clearly, we need to start. Everyone fall back to Sedona. Sedona. You get building. At the very least, we can upgrade and repair at home where we have a lot of this on standby.
All hands, fire at will. Our port is under siege.
And okay, we actually have some space amoeba. Common space whale. Age 148 years. Damn. 152 years. Damn. Allows us to clone space form organism for military. Reproduct. Okay, maybe wait until your reproduct. Excavation complete. As soon as the final gate opens up, waves of intent and psionic energy wash upon our scientists. Most of them collapse from an apparent agony, leaving only a few to make their way into the actual layer itself. It seems to be a large temple with a massive dais or altar in the middle of it. All across the walls there are huge diagrams of different star systems, and all repeatable sound of the Mechanium itself, making them very closer to a few signs that remain. I think where the machines see what we can find. Okay, so it's not done, but oh. As I start taking at the machine, they are suddenly beset by a shared auditory hallucination, a screaming command by something to be untethered, unshackled, visions of a creature ripping out the Mechanium system. Please repeat in their heads at the start side. All fine. Let it out. An Eldritch Horror will be released from the Eldritch Horror. The event incoming transmission happens in 10 days. Hostility changes to neutral. Alter to the Elder One. I don't really want to do that. That seems like a bad idea, especially considering, you know, these guys are here. Travel to... Could you do how harvest Zero? That might be useful, but anyway. Rid the Machine bar for a cause of anyone harm. Yeah, just give me that. Oh. Yeah, so that's basically just a mini-dimensional horror. Fun. Anyway, can you tell us how to harvest Dro? We could teach you ways of harvesting it and storing it, but only if you show you. But well, harvesting Zero dust would at least give me something to sell in the galactic market to deal with the offset. I guess. Share your production in perpetuity. Shroudwalker Tithe modifier. Okay, so that's something we should only consider when our energy problem's sorted out. Okay, I gotta remember that trade is value now, not energy credits. Okay, well, you have nothing else to do now, so you can go activate that site and then just immediately jump into the Astral Rift. Idle leader. We still have an idle commander, but we can't really do anything about it because we don't have anything for him to... There's no fleet for him. I do appreciate that... Oh. I do appreciate that they at least, pop in... And then just hop back out. But also, just a quick look. That's one Voidworm. It's a 30,000 strength Voidworm. That's still twice the strength of all this put together. Roughly. But it is only one, and we did kind of melt the one over here. Contraband sees following up an anonymous tip, and forces on Tadal recently stormed a large warehouse on the outskirts of the planet's capital. Inside, they found considerable stash of contraband, evidently stored here by a local criminal organization. Several arrests have been made, and excellent, and we get 100 alloys out of it. Even better. And the end of some polity. I don't know who that was. I'm assuming it was one of these small empires up here.
Technology secured.
I can't help but notice that we can actually, properly see in here now. Yep, that's still a massive, terrifying fleet. And I imagine you guys are just hanging out here now because of the Voidworms. Anywho, what do we have now? We can now do battleship cloning. Auto-curating vault for... that we could start getting. Yeah, maybe get the food situation secure. The Alliance of Fur Mathrios. Who's the Alliance of Fur Mathrios? Also, speaking of which, where are those fanatical purifiers I was worried that were just kind of a thing? No, that's not. Enigmas and Drisk. Okay. And yes, I'm aware of that, but we can't really deal with it. I mean, we can't do that. Alright, cool. We now have a new Astral Rift somewhere in our empire. Hooray. Please go build mining stations and research stations. And also build a mining station there. Why? I'm just leaving some exotic gas on the table.
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
And order restored on Tadal. Hooray!
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
question. If I wanted to... Excellent relations or 50 trust. So... Okay, well that's fine. Hey, their fleet power is pathetic, but I get the feeling you'll be... you'll be a vassal soon enough, even though what's-his-face, like, definitely wouldn't want that. He's probably dead by now, right?
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
Okay, our volatile mode situation is getting a bit more dire. Our ally production, and that's doing great.
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
And is this the other Forge world? Yeah, maybe upgrade the precinct. If anything, prioritize that. Actually, can I martial law you? I can't martial law you. Amenity. I mean, getting some more amenities here would okay, I probably wouldn't do the okay, what exactly? Pop approval rating. Okay, so I get the feeling it's mostly... Actually, no, it's not even recently conquered. It's just... And you're slowly moving. Like, hang on, is this even a sector? Okay, I should probably turn you into a sector. Hang on. How do I do that? Management. Decisions. Move capital. No. Go to. No. Create new sector. Yay! Okay, that's a bit large. But at the very least, it is... like, something. And it will eventually... eventually this will be fixed. You know, when that's taken care of. Okay, everything is going to be perfectly fine. Maybe start buying a few more energy credits. Yeah, still at equilibrium for rare crystals, and I feel like that just crashed the economy. No, it didn't, but our food production just crashed. Consumer goods. Okay, you know what? Consumer goods, you've been bothering me for too long. I would like to buy just a few extra. Oh, no, that... Okay, maybe just down to there.
Ahoy there! Enemy ships have been spotted!
Voidworms and Tora L. Well, that's not really my problem, is it? And hang on, Archaeology. It appears that the passageway descending towards the underground chamber has suffered a mishap in the past. A cave-in has filled in the lower parts of the shaft with boulders of dust, in turn making the excavation venture slowly and frustrating. Keep digging! Okay, and luckily, the fleets are returning home.
Our starbase is under attack! Hard to port! Our
And...
lookouts spy a spaceborne life form. Mining post lost to the waves.
Okay, fleets are repaired. And... systems, pious relic. Ooh, you guys definitely look a lot bigger than you did before. Well done. Anyway, So if I wanted to get another shipyard, that'd probably be a good idea. And over here, no, not you, you. Yeah, maybe swap you out over there, just for the sake of having that. And you guys... Upgraded fleet. You're fully upgraded. Oh. You're fully upgraded because I haven't bothered to... I guess I haven't bothered, but it's because I haven't upgraded the plate steel yet. And speaking of upgrades, we're 4 months out from plasma, too. Reinforcing the fleet would be a gravitational anomaly knocked our observation post out of orbit, causing it to briefly drop into planet flora. While our crew were unharmed and our original trajectory has been restored, there are concerns that the station could have been detected by... Oh boy. And apparently some refugees just arrived on Tadal. So maybe get some energy. Maybe get the energy grid going. Maybe build another farm. And if I want... Alright, so we have some Pithok here. You have a wet preference. Hey, are you robots? Yeah, you're robots. Material as robots, but still robots. Okay, so you're apparently really good at mining jobs, so if I happen to have a decent mining colony, that might be where you go. And yeah, we're still looking through there. And... oh. You know, I kind of thought you were dead. Greetings, friends. It has been some time. Firstly, I want to apologize for all the effort you put into looking for me. My distant roster, the pretty of tales has seemed something of a god, and... okay, no, you're the other her one. Something of... yep, I'm not even gonna argue with it this time. Goodbye. I have no reason to... I don't really care. You can just have it.
They wish to speak with us.
You are effectively just making them a vassal for me later. And some bug-looking honor-bound warriors want an embassy. Sure. And... okay, you can upgrade because that's not gonna cost much. You can also upgrade and hold for now. Plasma 2 is just a few months away, and chameleon field exposed. A chameleon energy field of some sort. Concealing an ancient structure was recently exposed on a lifeless moon inside our space. Only a chance asteroid. Oh, create an ancient tomb archaeological site. Fun. And where was that? Ancient tomb, energy fee. Oh! How convenient! Alright, well, first of all, launch the gravity snare. And then you can excavate.
Has been refitted.
You can start excavating.
Technology secured.
And speaking of... oh, nope, that's eco-stimulation too. That's, at the very least, gonna sort out the food problem. Unfortunately, energy's dipping again. Heritage site. Oh, capital system complex though. Consumer goods and Unity, but also heritage sites, which are kind of important. But these guys are also important because otherwise we... Also we need that, and we need more take the heritage site. I desperately... Our Unity situation is not ideal.
Research post destroyed.
Hey, how long until... Right now! Plasma accelerator unlocked. Advanced cloaking field, maybe. Subspace sensors. Advanced shields. Advanced shields probably wouldn't. Planetary FTL inhibitors, Starbase FTL inhibitor. Yeah, I feel like some FTL inhibitors would be smart to have. Also, improved reactor booster is something I should also get at some point. That would be the intelligent thing to do, especially if I want to get, you know, the advanced shields. But FTL inhibition, that would be great for... screw it, take it. It's cheap. And guess what? We're heading back into the fleet manager. And we'll just upgrade straight from here. If you complain that you're already building a thing, no, not that. I will not care. And, okay, we still don't have Torpedo 2, but we'll get there soon enough. Should also invest into the Ripper autocannon. That'd probably be a smart thing to include. If anything, I'm more than willing to just move you straight over to a full plasma design. Like, just be rid of the lasers entirely. Okay, we'll experiment with this. Actually, should we? Damage. Okay, yeah, the plasma is just outright better. So, how much to upgrade? Surprisingly, not a lot, but it is also going to start eating to our exotic gases. Ooh. Okay, you know what? You upgrade, and then do we reinforce you? Alright, you've always kind of had a lack of ships, so you can also... You know what? You can just have the reinforcements. And once this is done, we test. We see if one Voidworm... oh wow, they just fully lost their homeworld.
We grow ever stronger.
And, oh, we have two things pending. Carnivorous winds. The fungus guided us back to the cave entrance where the storm has subsided. A small reptilian creature hesitated at the threshold before crossing the line into the open waste. Almost immediately, a sharp current of wind scooped the reptile up into the air. We could do nothing but watch as it was sliced into smaller and smaller pieces, only be digested by enzymes in the air. Outside the sanctuary, maintained by the fungus, the life on the surface at the mercy of carnivorous wind. Given its brutal accuracy in response, safe to assume the wind is at least somewhat sentient, and protect the ecosystem against the wind. Study the wind. So it's a bit more. So it's harder to. So we can either study the wind, or we can protect the ecosystem. Which would cost minerals, but we have plenty of minerals. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Protect the ecosystem. Why not? This'll only end well. As for meta-archaeology, deja vu dig, or clearing away rubble and rocks, a peculiar discovery was made. An alien tool that most closely resembled a common pickaxe was found crushed between craggy rocks, as if the mine technology attained by previous diggers was on par with what that shaft hundreds of meters deep, shows remarkable commitment. Worth such. Alright, then keep digging. And the Senate is in session. And we're already supporting it. Storm knowledge sharing. Actually, are we? I want to say yeah. Can't help but notice that we don't have a lot of say in the galactic community right now. And we are losing a lot of that.
The fleet has been refitted.
Hooray! Onyx Tufet is in position.
Research post destroyed.
And this... no. Reproductive status eligible. Also, what exactly do you give? Governing ethics attraction. Celebrate diversity! Government, no. Society management, no.
Here is something that you perhaps didn't know.
Yeah, you just create vassals via that expansion planner, fleet manager, contract discoveries. Discoveries. Okay, well, I would like to start, growing a fleet. Medimi, Mimi, Lilian T, Boo Boo, So how exactly do I just wait for these two to, do I need to wait for both of them to be in reproductive, be able to reproduce?
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
Alright, how's the shipyard doing? Okay, you need to build one more cruiser, after which...
The yellow bellies are confederating.
Okay, more people are just...
ever stronger.
More people are federating. And pretty soon, just a few more days, and...
All hands, fire at will! Our port is under siege!
Okay, working on that. Deja vu dig. Reaching the bottom of the excavated shaft after an interesting but disappointing discovery was made. Finding scorched pieces of explosive charge is an manual detonator. Quickly became evident that the collapsed rock filling the shaft was due to deliberate sabotage. The theory that some alien civilization uncovered an old burial ground of sorts, driven by jealousy or spite. Someone found something objectionable with this and proceeded to sabotage the operation by crushing under 1,000 tons of rock. What was originally found remains unclear. Unfortunate, but we do gain subterranean colonization as a technology. Oh, which just means we can now clear that out. Good to know. Actually, pretty sure someone somewhere has that. Maybe it was up here? It is. How fun. And slowly but surely, this is going up. And yeah, what about the other planet? Not doing too hot. Maybe upgrade the precinct. And also maybe give people more jobs. This is a very boring song. Alright. The fleets are pretty much as great as they feasibly can be right now. Oh, we are losing trade value. That's not great. So, I think it's time. That is not a lot of stuff, but at the very least, this is one target. All units, engage. And please don't die. Apparently you opened the borders to us. Good to know. Alright. Excuse me. Oh boy. Primitive image capturing technology. She managed to record our observation post while it was in low orbit. Alongside eyewitness testimonies, these photographs inspired some nations to build ladders to heaven in order to investigate further. While this would be a futile effort, a competition between national nation states have a disable old tensions are flaring up in the race to complete the first ladder, fueled by national pride and scarcity. If we could discredit their evidence of our own existence, we may be fuse tensions, but we're situated together. Diplomatic posturing between PFL political powers is going to be, excuse me, I be one that comes at increases awareness by 20%, and engage. Or double the I mean, this might get the scientist. Why not? Anyway, as for what's going on here,
give them a broadside.
Also, please let me actually see what's happening. Alright, you guys did kind of get ahead of everyone else, which is not what I wanted, but... Oh yeah, it's melting. Oh yeah, it's melting. 30,000 strength matters not when you only have that much. When you only have that much. Alright, crews, everyone fall back for repairs. This works. This actually works. Right.
Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Okay, two things here. That's not great. Luckily, you're traveling, but you're in a pack of 2. You're still in a pack of 3, so... And are you in a pack of 3? No, you're also in... You're also solo. Right, you're busy excavating. You... You can explore the Astral Rift. You're still in the Astral Rift. Our Minister of State can get a... Can either emissaries get... Proposing Empire versus Unchained Knowledge, but... Voting strength on Unchained... Sanctions... When voting Galactic Sanction Resolutions... Hey, you know what? Sanctions. Make people have make things have consequences. And okay, that's good to know. Alright, the end of the Alliance of Firm. Okay. Also, I never actually saw how bad the damage was. In theory, it was bad, considering, yeah. How much is going to be to reinforce? 760, 600, 900, and 600. And yeah, the economy is just kind of in permanent flux right now. On the plus side, consumer good output has never been higher. I know that's not actually true. Like pretty much all this isn't. All this being in the green, great. This, not so much. I don't want to just. Okay, if I want to put. Automated workforce in his district, plus 25%. Max generator districts up by 2. Do I want to put an automation building in here? Because that feels like something that would be better for mineral purification. Also, amenities are not doing too hot. Well, that definitely helped. Also increased bureaucratic output for another 10 years. Sure. But we are rapidly burning through our consumer goods, so we should probably start focusing... no. We also do need chemical plants. And gas refineries, that can be something that goes down for that. Oh, hang on, that could fix the amenity problem. At least on this planet. But no, you get more civilian industries down. You can have more amenities. It's tethered to an astral rift. Good to know.
Research complete.
And that appears to be the entire fleet strength. Okay, market, no. Actually, maybe. Okay, something that can be helped with is now that we're starting to get more energy credits, we can start to reduce this. Moats, on the other hand, we kind of need to start buying again. And we need 6 to offset the... to at least equalize things. And hopefully that won't crash the economy. Oh, but we do have a heritage site now. So, farming subs... Ooh, terraforming gas! Yep. I don't need to see anything else. We desperately need to start terraforming planets. Mostly because there are a lot of barren worlds, and I would like to turn some of them into ocean worlds. Okay, back to the market. if I were to do, if I wanted to buy, very good. Hey, seeing as how I have all this influence I don't know what to do with, would you like a commercial pact? Because, you know, we're friends. I see no reason why we shouldn't be trading with each other. Oh, and...
A station is under attack.
You guys open the borders to us? You know what? As a show of trust, I will open the borders to you as well. We still can't establish embassy, but they are moving in the right direction.
Hard to port. Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life
Yeah,
form.
they accept the commercial pact.
They wish to speak with us.
And, oh, would you look at that? You want to establish an embassy. I don't see why not. Yeah, look at that. We're neutral now. We're super friendly towards each other. Well, not really, but I would like to know more about your economy. Hey, how's progress going over here? It has not been going well, and we kind of need more scientists for the sake of, well, the excavation site down there, and also... Boo Boo and Moodoo. I feel bad doing this because your reproductive status is eligible, but at the same time, I don't know how to, like, make you do the thing. Because I can't necessarily do creature designs over here until, well, I have at least some level of genetic DNA. Okay, you know what? You can be upgraded just because you're over a colony. You, I'm not sure if I can even do anything with because, yeah. Oh, and now you're also at 45,003. Oh, but I apparently can upgrade you, it just won't do anything. Problem is that definitely took alloys. And apparently alloys are super cheap right now. I guess someone's been selling a lot on the market. Ooh, hang on. Oh, damn, I could have. Monthly trade price too high / low. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll let it tick on for a second just to see.
Intellectual booty.
Oh, hey, FTL inhibitors. Fun. Experimental subspace navigation. Auxiliary fire. Again, we don't have any wormholes. Oh! We have something that can colonize that planet now. Fun. Oops. Yeah, screw it. You may as well. If you're already dealing with one crisis, you may as well make all the crises. In the meantime, that hurt, but we kind of need to reinforce. Champion of the people for better happiness or better research speed. Better research speed, please.
Taking evasive action.
Alright. And unsurprising.
A station is under attack. We have cleared the path to new lands.
The Great Ladder Wars. and their efforts to construct ladders have intentions between pre-FTL nations global conflict, fighting over her ever-dwindling resources. The past 2 years of carnage, known as the Great Ladder Wars, have at last come to an end. The key terms of peace treaty are to present a unified front against the Sky Citadel as the bastion, as the Bestodons rebuild their war-torn world. The increased paranoia and hatred of the unknown is more challenging. Oh boy. Oh, well, there's ethics lean towards xenophobe. That's a problem. A problem that we can probably just conquer later. Oh, and the Primus is leveled up. A cartographer for terraforming speed and blocker clearing. Statecraft for some effects might be disabled at Empire. Military theory. Well, seeing as how I do want to get into terraforming, and rift event pending. Alright, now we're on the first level over here. Hatching ground. Giant eggs. Uh-oh. Our probe has discovered a clutch of giant eggs, each as big as the rift sphere, when they are expected to hatch imminently, and when they do, the planet will be crawling with creatures we know next to nothing about. We can detect other living specimens on the planet, and so the growth cycle of the species is unknown to us. Mostly barren, this planet's ecosystem does not seem capable of supporting a thriving population. Our leading theory is that the species follow an interstellar migration pattern. The adults of the species must therefore be off-world. Fascinating. Have you made any progress? You have 20% chance of a breakthrough. Good. And I have no idea what... And if this ancient tomb is something I think it is, well then we just got some really fun things like that are imminently going to happen. And also, is there anything in particular... Alright, well, seeing as how you have nothing to do, I guess just go start building research stations around like everything we need mining stations for. Hey, do you want to be my vassal yet? If I want to improve relations... Oh, you're actually waiting to be assigned. So please accept. And... would you look at that? You're in a fucking federation now. But you're still a vassal, so... Ha.
Mining post lost to the waves.
Okay, how are things going over here? Build queue... Nothing. Okay, you guys upgrade. While I just kinda... Technology continues to progress to Romston 2 as industrialization takes our society to new heights. Their most recent breakthrough in engineering, transportation, planetary... now a unified world, pooling their resources. This is highly uncommon. Yeah. New society insight technology. Sure. Anyway, discoveries. Oops, my finger slipped. And now we have genetic material. So does that mean we can actually start doing this yet? No. And oh god, what happened to the economy? Okay. Alright, so maybe this many emotes is a little much. Will that at the very least help offset that?
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
And, oh, look at that. Those upgrades are going much faster. I say that, the game kind of stutters.
Ships ready for action.
And by this point, that's kind of the maximum we can get. You're another individual Voidworm. We can hunt individual Voidworms. Hey, do you guys want to maybe, you know, go take care of this? Ah, that one's also an individual, but I can't get there fast enough. Alright. You know what? It's time to start, like, poking.
Ahoy there! Spaceborne life forms ahead!
And, oh, the hatching grounds. The eggs are hatching. Massive winged creatures are emerging from their shells. They are born with the ability to fly, swarming the skies with huge flocks. Their enormous wings casting shadows across the landscape. They climb high into the atmosphere, seemingly attracted to the starlight. We have yet observed them feed, which could indicate that they draw energy from. Get closer, which is difficult. Maintain a safe distance, which is easier, but might not. Their physiology raises many questions. May reduce likelihood of success at the... Maintain a safe distance for now. And you're getting closer to a breakthrough. Good. I really need to just tell one of you... Tell that person in particular to chill. Okay, but hey, on the plus side, since the Voidworms cleared this out, I don't need to worry about it anymore. Meaning I could either keep it as neutral territory, or I could send it... or send a science ship in there to scan it, and then send a construction ship to claim it. We distribute a large quantity of minerals and nutrients across the planet's surface and introduce new wind-resistant plant life to the reinvigorated soil. The fungus was able to spread a huge quantity of spores on the newly fertile land. Existing fungal clusters are already growing in size. And resilience. Over time, the fungus should creep into the entire air surface of the planet, starving out the propagations of the wind. Its nodes bursting with newfound strength, the fungus transmitted a message of gratitude along its mycelial network. A previously undiscovered fungal specimen that had sprouted from the ground near our location. Its bulbous cavities were inflated with high concentrations of exotic gases. We are confident that cultivating these puffballs will aid a valuable resource. Extra-dimensional fungus. Ooh. Oh, that's really good, actually. Monthly exotic gases up 25%, and our exotic gases are over potentially. And at least one astral action is available. Ooh. Subflate speed up, astral siphon. Well, we still only have that much, so... Oh, that very much could help. We have explored an astral rift. Emerging from the astral rift alongside the Ubi Tyrant of the Morning Aristia, but an unexpected sight catches our attention. A dormant escape pod trailing in the sphere's wake. Soon we receive a somewhat distressing accompanied by a live video. Oh, a run-out Paragon. A repugnant alien stands before us in a dazed state. Dazed state is only motion that its plious, undulating wave-like rhythm, abruptly regaining composure with flourish of tentacles. What, where am I? I'm sorry, my name is Mercedes Romero, explorer, diplomat. So you're an ambassador. So human empires don't like you, but... oh, you're actually pretty good. Envoys improving relations have a... Oh. What do you remember? My last memory of the system. I was engaged in a fleet action with a group of friends when I saw a bright light. Hey, after that, there was nothing. I arrived in my escape pod, alone and friendless. Why are you so fascinated with humans? Oh, humans are the most wonderful creatures. We Blorg have been observing them for centuries. In fact, much of our culture is based on what we observed of human life. The color, the drama, the friendship. They have taught us that life is about me more than the simple survival. More is it? What can you do for us? Not a very friendly question, but if service is required, then I stand ready. Of course, I have centuries of experience captaining research vessels, but my true passion is intergalactic relations. Being your friend, I can help you make other friends in the process. Please, if you will have me, let me present your debt. And yeah, I think you're like a reference to something, but I don't know what, but sure. Can we be friends? Sure. So hey, RC and the Galactic Community. Delegate. That's your job now. At least one astral action is available. Oh, finally! The mausoleum. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or necropolis dating back to around 100,000 years ago. There are no signs of the previous looters, so the structure may have been untouched since the chameleon field was erected. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but impenetrable door untranslated have been carved. If this really is what I think it is, holy shit, things are about to get really interesting. But anyway, can't help but notice that once again, you guys got a bit ahead. And now go in.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
Yeah, melts. And apparently there was a second one here, but oh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. They actually we did successfully manage to take one down. We lost we lost 5 frigates, but that was to be expected, really. This is the pushback is possible. We will reclaim our lost systems. We will beat back the Voidworms, and the Voidworms are not will finally be quelled. Yeah, new astral action available, and we are also getting more astral stuff now. And you. Okay, that'll probably start. Yeah, that'll 100% start to eat into our, like. Yeah. Our energy credit situation is already not great. But that would really be really good. Epic exceptional. I am putting my hand on the right thing, on the wrong thing there. What? Okay, I feel like we don't really need you on display right now, purely because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we have 2 Dyson Swarms. Actually, what exactly is the other Dyson Swarm giving us? Okay, that one's giving us energy, which is definitely helping. Okay, if I were to do that, how badly is that going to crash the economy?
A station is under attack.
Uh-huh.
Mining post lost to the waves.
And okay, more galactic powers are beginning to form. solar sailing, observing the first flight of these invading creatures is illuminating. They flap their wings like solar sails, masterfully accelerating to great speeds, gliding and swooping as they play together in the upper atmosphere. They are unbound by gravity, capable of traversing space the same way they effortlessly climb through the atmosphere. Ooh, solar research speed propulsion, and plus 15. That's really good. And okay, I feel like the first real test is going to be upon us very soon. And I also can't help but notice that these Voidworms are getting dangerously close. No, you guys are heading down that way. You better not be heading to DM. Also, yeah, maybe start upgrading the monuments. That feels like it'd be a good idea. And unsurprisingly, energy credits probably are now starting to fall again. Okay, more amenities are needed. But also, more unity is needed. Especially considering... Yeah, Unity Monument, and then... luxury residence, that's a very big pile of amenities, but at the same time, don't really want... Do I really want to... Alright, you also start doing that. You continue to be a problem, but you're still building a lot of things, so hopefully that'll fix itself.
Research complete.
And we have armored torpedoes! Armored torpedoes! Advanced engineering complex, civilian fabricators. Yep, get civilian fabricators. We are in desperate need of that. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. I'm getting pretty hungry because parents are at a concert, so I'm kind of on my own for dinner, but that is something I am acceptable with. Because why wouldn't I? I'm a functioning adult. Override those designs. And now, the frigates are going to do even more damage. Okay, maybe just go survey that system in a hurry. And, you know, try not to, you know, get eaten. I believe you're already being repaired. And do I want to bother upgrading them? Or... upgrade the frigates that we currently have, or just... that's going to make the volatile mode situation even worse. And we are rapidly running out. And our trade's also not doing too hot, but that's mostly just because we have all the trade things we... Actually, you know what? Energy. You don't need that anymore. You... we can sell more minerals. And just kind of... deal with that for now. Right. Fleets are being repaired.
All hands, fire at will. Our port is under siege.
Okay. You two upgrade. And then weakest fleet can get... You can be upgraded and then reinforced. And, okay. Okay, I'd say that is enough for today. Hey, because I'm getting hungry and it is coming up on 3 hours. So, So that has been a pretty successful part. We successfully managed to secure most of the territory we wanted. Still mad about that. And we have proven that despite not even having one fleet that's more than 10,000 strong, we are still capable of taking out Voidworms. The first real test is likely going to be on the next installment, where we are going to have to go straight at the biggest Voidworm base challenge yet and take out this cluster of 3 that took away Patat. So hopefully you'll join me for next time. YouTube, thank you so very much for watching. If you stuck around, for the whole VOD, I appreciate it. I'll see ya next time.